Hey guys, it's Jamie here from Postal Barbecue, and today at the pit we're going to be making some Canadian back bacon. We're going to be curing, we're going to be smoking, we're going to be doing it all, and you're going to love it. I'm going to put all the show notes into the description box for you, as well as the full recipe on how to do it, and you're not going to want to miss out on this cook. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel for great barbecue recipes, tutorials, and reviews. And lastly, let's get cooking. We're going to be making our Canadian back bacon out of this pork loin. This is traditionally what you use. We're really going to be leaving all the fat on top. You can trim that off if you want, but we're going to leave it on there, and it's just going to add to the flavor when it comes to the final cook. As well as you're going to need some spices and some salts to make this brining cure. So what you're going to need to get started with this recipe is 8 cups of water, 1 cup of salt, 1 cup of brown sugar. We have half a cup of syrup, and then we have some spices. We're using 2.5 tablespoons of garlic, half a teaspoon of cloves, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of onion, and half a teaspoon of coriander. And finally, our curing salt. This is Prague Powder number 1, and this is what you use to cure your Canadian back bacon. It's going to give it that pink, rosy look, as well as give it that classic bacon and ham texture that we're all used to. It's going to make it taste really, really good. Alright, so once we have all of our ingredients ready, we're going to take, first of all, the water, and we're going to pour the 4 cups of water into a saucepan. And we're only going to be using half of the water to begin with. Next, we're going to take our salt, and we're just going to pour that in there. Then we're going to grab our brown sugar and pour our brown sugar in, and then our syrup. And try to use some Canadian maple syrup just to make it more authentic. Once that's all placed into the pan, just give it a quick stir. And you're going to be dissolving all of this over medium heat. Alright, so once your salt and sugar has been stirred in, you're going to take all of your spices, just pour all that into your liquid. And then lastly, grab your curing salt. And again, this is the important part. You don't want to overuse it. You want to just use the right amount. Like I said, we're using 2.5 tablespoons. Once our salts and sugars are fully dissolved, we're going to just take it off the stove top, and we're going to transfer it into a large bowl. Next, you're going to take 4 cups of ice water, and you're going to pour that into your large bowl with your curing brine. This is going to cool off your brine and allow you to put it over your pork loin sooner. So once you got your curing brine all mixed together and it's chilled and ready to use, you're going to take a Ziploc bag and place your pork loin into that. Then we're just going to take our curing brine, and we're going to begin to pour it in over top of the pork loin. Next, just zip it up and try to get as much air out as possible. So the last thing to do with this step is to take your pork loin, and you're going to let it sit in your fridge for about 4 to 5 days, flipping every single day. So after you've taken your cured meat out of the fridge, you're just going to place it in a large bucket full of some chilled ice water. This is just going to help take away some of the saltiness that's in your meat from the cure, and it's going to give it a nice balanced flavor. And you're going to let it sit submerged underwater for about 1 hour. Once your pork loin has rested for about an hour, you just want to take it out, and you're going to just dry off the entire outside. Alright, so our pork loin has been cured for about 4 days, and now it's time to put it onto the grill. We're going to be using the indirect method so that we can smoke it at a nice low temperature. We're going to be smoking it today around 200 and 225 degrees with some applewood smoke. So once your grill's up to temperature, just go ahead and place your pork loin onto the grill indirect, and we're going to be smoking it with the fat side up on this cook. After you got it on the grill, just add some hardwood to your grill, close it up, and you're ready to smoke. So this pork loin has been smoking for about 2 hours now. We're just going to get an internal temperature. We want to cook this to 145 degrees. And so this, we're going to call this done. temperature, we're gonna pull it off the grill and let it rest until it's fully cooled.
Just good. Yummy, rummy, grandma.
All right, so the bacon is all done. It's tender, it's juicy, and one last thing to do is try it out. That's good. Some more of this stuff. That's so good.
I love bacon.
So that's how you make some Canadian back bacon on the grill at home. Let me know in the comment section below how it turned out for you, as well as like and subscribe to this channel for great barbecue recipes, tutorials, and reviews. And lastly, share this video. We'll see you next time.